Hey everyone, I'm JP and welcome to Good Talk HQ. Now for today's video, we're once again going through the Nintendo eShop to find some of the best deals. Every game in the video today will be at a brand new low. As always, I appreciate you hanging out. If you have a good time, drop a like before you go, share the video around with a friend, and let's dive in. Alright, and we'll start with Ringlorn Saga, which is a retro-inspired adventure RPG that pays homage to classic Japanese games. You embark on a quest as Prince Gerhard the Brave, exploring a world filled with magical barriers and mysterious disappearances. It offers about 6 hours of gameplay, and I love the nostalgic design and modern quality of life features. However, it is one of those games that you definitely want to stick with until the end. If you jump back in after a while, there's a good chance you'll be lost on what you were doing. If you're a fan of the genre, definitely check it out. It's $3.99, right now a brand new low until the 17th. Treasures of the Aegean is a 2D platformer where we control Marie, a skilled parkour expert, navigating a time-looping island filled with ancient secrets. The game combines fast platforming with puzzle solving, all wrapped in a hand-drawn comic book art style. It runs well here on the Switch and offers about 8 hours of gameplay. Right now it's just $4.99, a brand new low, and the deal ends on the 29th. Gaiden is a fast-paced action platformer that draws inspiration from classic titles like Ninja Gaiden and Mega Man. You get to choose your path through the game, facing challenging levels that reward speed and precision. The game's visual style evokes 90s nostalgia, and the difficulty options offer varying challenges regardless of your skill level. The controls are tight and responsive, and you can play in local co-op with a friend. Plus, there's great replay value with this one. Right now, it's marked down to just $5.19, a brand new low, and the deal ends on the 23rd. Fearmonium is a 2D Metroidvania style game set within the mind of a teenager, where we embody a manifestation of that fear. The game features a unique art style and explores themes of trauma and fear. And while I think the visuals and the story are intriguing, the jumping can feel a little bit floaty, and the music really isn't all that great. However, outside of that, the game is pretty solid. It offers about 10 hours of gameplay. Right now it's just $5.19, marked down to a brand new low. The deal ends again on the 22nd. Trigger Witch blends the aesthetics of classic adventure games with twin-stick shooting mechanics. The game is set in a world where magic has been replaced by firearms, and you'll navigate through a colorful environment filled with action and puzzles. Another aspect of the game that I really enjoy is the soundtrack. It just kind of hits perfectly while you're playing. On top of that, you can play with a friend in local co-op, and it offers about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay. Right now, again, it's just $5.19, a brand new low, and the deal ends on the 23rd. Next is Call of Sentinels, which is a top-down bullet hell arena-style shooter where you face off against hordes of enemies and formidable bosses. The game offers intense action and incredible visuals. However, some people do feel that the combat and the movement are a little bit clunky, and that can ultimately hurt the overall experience. Now for me, I did end up playing more on my computer than the Switch for this particular game, but if you're a fan of the genre and you like having games portably, right now it's just $6.79, a brand new low. The deal ends on the 30th, and with this game there is a good bit of replay value, so keep that in mind. Cozy Grove is a life simulation game where we assist ghostly bears in finding peace on a haunted island. With a hand-drawn art style and real-time gameplay, the game encourages daily play sessions to uncover stories and collect resources. Now, while the game is generally praised for the charm and the emotional depth, some people may find the island's layout a bit cluttered and the progression to be a little bit slow. I mean, you're talking about dozens and dozens of hours of gameplay, and it really does take a while to get going, but once you're into it, it is a lot of fun. Right now it's marked down to a brand new low at just $7.23. The deal ends on the 15th. 3D Don't Die Mr. Robot is an arcade-style game where you have to dodge enemies and collect explosive fruits in order to create these massive chain reactions and clear the screen. It offers several different game modes and a ton of replay value. On top of that, the moment-to-moment gameplay is just incredibly addictive, and the soundtrack is outstanding. Now this one came out not too long back, and I've had a blast with it every time I've turned it on. East Asia Soft nailed it with this one. Right now it's just $7.49, a brand new low, and the deal ends on the 23rd. Laika Age Through Blood is a unique Motorvania game that combines motorcycle-based traversal with Metroidvania elements. You'll take on the role of Laika, a mother navigating a post-apocalyptic world filled with violence and mature themes. Now, the game is incredibly difficult, with an emotional narrative and a story that should take about 20 hours to wrap up. With the challenge and the nature of the game, it's definitely not for everyone, but if you're up for it, right now it's just $9.99, a brand new low. The deal ends on the 21st. Ultros is a visually striking Metroidvania that immerses players in a psychedelic world filled with vibrant colors and atmospheric storytelling. The game features tight controls, solid level design, and rewarding combat mechanics. The unique aesthetic and environmental storytelling definitely set it apart in the genre, and you should easily get more than 10 hours of gameplay. Now, some people will not like the looping nature of the game. You know, when you get to the end of an area, it just kind of loops back around and you start back at the beginning. But a few things change every time it recycles, you know. Now, Ultros has finally dropped under $10 to $9.99, a brand new low, and the deal ends on the 1st. Alright everyone, here are some other deals to check out while you are already on the eShop. Alright everyone, that wraps up the video. Thank you as always for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Hopefully we help you find something cool to play. If you did enjoy yourself, remember to leave a like before you head out. Share the video around with somebody. And let me know down below if there's any games that you plan to pick up or if any piqued your interest. Alright, take care.